everyone. Welcome back to the Mandy Effect. My guest today is Kim. Kim, welcome to the Mandy Effect.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I am amazing to be here. First of all, on drive from Markham to Niagara on such a beautiful day, sitting with you. Cannot wait for this conversation.
I know, me too. I can't wait to get into it. All right, so let's take me back to maybe a few years back, and tell us about who you are. Tell the audience a little bit more about yourself and who you are beyond the titles. Who's Kim?
Oh my God, how much time we have? First and foremost, I'm a mom.
Okay.
I will always be a mom. I love my kids to death. 28 and 19, still think they're babies. Mm-hmm. First of all, I'm a mom. And secondly, I would say I'm a community builder. Mm-hmm. I believe in empowering women, children, youths, finding the art of possibility in people, mm-hmm. making sure they can see beyond their imagination.
Yeah.
And aside from that, I dabble in corporate, global peace ambassador, mental health advocate, but it's strongly, I feel, I'm a mom.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I love that. So tell me about a time in your life, whether it's career or personal or professional, where you felt like you didn't belong.
I believe belonging is a space you have to create for mm-hmm. yourself.
Yeah.
No one, and I repeat, no one is going to give you that.
Yeah.
And as you know, a woman of color, mm-hmm. we work 10 times harder to be seen and to be heard.
Yeah.
If we don't, we're left behind. If we don't create that space in that room and tell ourselves we belong, mm-hmm. we're not going to get it. Because no one feels they owe it to us and no one owe it to us. We need to create that belonging mm-hmm. for ourselves. I've gone into rooms where my accolade speaks for itself, but I never truly belong. Mm-hmm. I had to tell myself, this is where I belong. Mm-hmm. I am here for a reason, mm-hmm. and no one is going to take that away from me. If you mm-hmm. want to disrupt my peace, you need my approval, and I don't give that easily.
Yeah. I think that's beautiful, but to elaborate on that a mm-hmm. little bit more, how do you prep for that? Sometimes there's that inner voice in us, yes. right? So how do you get into that phase of I do belong? You know, sometimes mm-hmm. we are in rooms where we do belong. Mm-hmm. We do believe that we belong, but when mm-hmm. we see our surroundings, you know, such strong men and women out there, we feel like we're very little. Maybe we don't have a seat at the table.
Yeah. It's mindset.
Yeah.
Listen, I didn't get here like this.
Yeah.
I've went through a lot in life. I came from the Caribbean. I came from poverty.
Yeah.
Belonging, who knows about that? That's not a word. That's a thing, right? You read about that, you see it, but it doesn't really resonate. You have to mentally shift mm-hmm. your thinking. Mm-hmm. And it takes years. Mm-hmm. You can't just walk out of university and get to an office and I belong. Yeah. No, it takes a lot of confidence, mm-hmm. a lot of self-work in yourself to ask yourself, what are my attributes that I'm confident enough to stand up against? Mm-hmm. What can I challenge when it comes to status quo? For me, belonging, again, it's a state of mind. What I do, like it's like a psycho mentality I do before I enter a room. I am smarter than everyone in the room. I am the best in that room. If you're going to disturb my peace, you need my permission. Mm-hmm. And I have that echo in a circle in my head. Mm-hmm. And I walked into the room before today this came, I would go to the back. Mm-hmm. I would look for the forest, sure that I can go hide. No, I'm not. I'm sitting in front. Mm-hmm. I feel that's where I need to be. I feel that's where I need to be heard and seen. If I'm the back, I'm not going to. Mm-hmm. And what I also do today, if there's a woman in the back, mm-hmm. I ask her, can you please come join me?
Yeah.
Come sit in front. We have to be able to empower within mm-hmm. and pull people who feel they don't belong. Right? Because I have already psyched my mind to, I'm coming in here, you can't disrupt me. Because mm-hmm. this is the mindset I'm coming with. Because mm-hmm. whatever I'm there to do or bring to that table is very, very transparent and authentic. Mm-hmm. When you lead with that, things doesn't truly fluster you, mm-hmm. but it takes a lot of work. Mm-hmm. I didn't get here. Like I've gone through a lot mm-hmm. in life, a lot of personal sacrifices that I had to make and change. Code shifting and gaslighting was my thing.
Yeah.
And
And
now,
what did that emotionally feel like, the dark periods of your life at that point where you were kind of learning to evolve?
it's you question your self-worth.
Yeah.
Should I continue with gaslighting, being part of who I am? But when I was told I wasn't palatable
Yeah.
enough
Yeah.
to visit a client because I'm Indian, I'm dark skinned, I have an accent, and the person that's accompanying me, she's tall, she's blonde, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
Why can't I go by myself? Why do I need a sidekick
Yeah.
next to me? And that shifts you. It changed for me. That was like me going 210 on the 407, and I just make stop.
Yeah.
And I went back to Guyana. I went back to the little girl in the village. I went back to the core values of my grandparents, the things that my father instinct with me. You are who you are until you decided to be who you're not,
Yeah.
right? And for me, it's turning the clock back, getting back to basic, getting back to my roots and who I am, and
Yeah.
dig deep, really, really, really dig deep to my culture.
Yeah.
I went back to God. I went back to Hinduism. I went back to my core values and really starve for knowledge, starve for empowerment, starve to making myself better. I did 2 MBAs in COVID.
Yeah, that's
Right.
beautiful. That's amazing. I love the whole idea of continuous education.
Yeah.
I think no matter how old you get, it's
Yeah.
always very, very important to continue learning. What were some of the hard lessons that you learned during that time while you were evolving?
I think look at yourself in the mirror and appreciate what you see.
Yeah,
I was never good enough for me.
yeah,
I used to look and say, I wish if I had done this, I would look better. I wish if I have done. There's so many wishes we have.
Yeah.
But once you look in the mirror and you authentically look at that person and say, crap, I'm
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I got this.
Yeah.
Today is going to be 10% better than yesterday. That's all I'm asking for.
Yeah.
And if I can't find a way, please, whoever's listening there, help me find the way. Because I do want to impact one life. Just one.
Yeah,
One life I
absolutely.
want to impact before I leave the night, before I leave the day and go
Yep.
and put my head. So it's a lot of re-evaluating where you currently are
Yeah.
and understanding that where you want to go, it's a long path. But if you stay focused, you stay intentional to become 10% better every day, I believe it's golden because I've done it.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You talk a lot about belonging and human first leadership, right?
Yeah.
What transpired that, or where did that inspiration and passion come from? I'm sure it has a lot to do with your personal experiences.
I've gone through a lot of changes in my life.
Yeah,
Women have a really hard time in corporate.
yeah,
Women of color have a hard time in corporate.
yeah,
We have to constantly reevaluating who we are. Targets, KPIs, SLAs, all of those things that tag to our names.
Yep.
And we're asked to go forward and delivering. But I'm such a human-centric person. It's from my roots. I was raised in a village.
Yeah.
That village mentality is still with me. I have over 22,000 volunteer hours. That didn't come by just, hey, hi, how are you doing? These are hours that I've poured into people. And when I'm in an environment as a leader and I see we can't do
Yep.
that,
Yep.
it really, really irks me because I want to help you. And I've gone into spaces where I had to make choices. Do you do this KPI or do you do these SLAs and leave your people? No,
Yeah.
I make that choice to bring my people along. You have to be able to lead intentionally and make sure the people that believe in you,
Yeah.
you're removing the guardrails for them.
Yeah.
Make your people happy.
Yep. Can you remember a moment where leading with compassion changed everything?
Oh my God, this is like it's reliving my past here. We were doing this global project and deadlines, and deadlines. And my team was pretty young.
Yeah.
It was a family business. Lot of fighting with the board,
Yeah.
with leadership team to get it to where we need to.
Yeah.
Working over the weekend, and I was like, "We're gonna get there. Leave it with me. I'm gonna get my people." We worked around the clock just by sitting in that office,
Yeah.
not as a leader,
Yep. Yep.
but as a human, feeding my team coffee, donuts, whatever it takes, jumping on scrum calls with them, jumping on different bridge, just to be able to tell, hey, I got you.
Yeah.
If we fail, we're going to fail together.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I think you have to position yourself as a human being first before your titles. That's where people value you. Your
Yeah.
title is nothing.
Yeah.
If I take my title away, who am I?
Yeah.
Like, who are you without your title? What does our legacy look like? What does people say at your funeral? Oh my God, you were the best CEO, or were you the best mentor?
Yeah. That's beautiful. Yeah. What do you think that taught you about leadership?
I believe leadership in its essence should be something from your soul. We're not born leaders. We're not born leaders.
Yeah.
We can condition ourselves to become leaders. When you lead from authenticity and you lead from transparency
Yeah.
with a goal, you become successful. Your team becomes successful. It's not about how far you climb
Yeah.
or how high you climb. It's how many people have you taken with you,
Yeah.
or how many people are you taking with you.
Yeah. No, that's beautiful. How we are high achieving women, right? You are a high achieving woman and you work with so many that are beyond that, right? What are some of the silent struggles that you think women carry, but they don't talk about?
Oh my God, we're moms.
Yeah.
Some of us are wives, sister, caregivers for our parents. Those are a lot of baggages
Yeah.
that we carry. Good baggage,
Yeah.
not heavy ones,
Yep.
but they're silent
Yeah.
because we get the next day to the office with our heels and our dresses and our, yes, let's do this. We start checking off corporate demands, but we're suffering silently.
Yeah.
We have all these things that
Yeah.
people are not seeing. We still want to be seen. We still want to be heard. We still want to be loved. We still want to have that our moment. We don't have that.
So, what's one misconception that do you think people have about high achieving women?
I don't think they see us as human beings. They don't see that there's a softness behind us. They don't realize we bleed the same.
Yeah.
Right? And that's something that's fundamentally changes
Yeah.
how you show up. Like I would walk into a room and everybody would look at you and say, that's perfection because she's done X, Y, and Z. Behind, I'm grieving maybe for the loss of my recent nephew,
Yeah.
or I am going through such a hard time with my elderly parents. You don't see that. But
Yeah.
once you understand that your leader is someone that's human being as well as you,
Yeah.
right? There is not so much behind that person. You just need to make sure you understand from their voice, from their position, who they truly are or who they truly is, because you never know what no one is going through.
Yeah.
Like, I sat across the table of a lot of leaders and we're all smiling or not understanding what's behind us. But we have to show up. We have to show up differently.
Yeah.
Right? It's demanding out of us how to show up. When you go home, I have a lot of friends in leadership that go home and cry
Yeah.
because of the things that they can't share.
Yeah.
The charade that they still have to do every single day because society requires that of you.
Yeah.
Vulnerability is not something that you show because you're weak. That's something we were taught. As women of color, we're taught that. You're to go there. You got to do this. This is for you to do. What about me?
Yeah.
How do I show up in my authentic self? How do I allow myself to be vulnerable without asking permission?
Yeah. Do you think vulnerability is more accepted in leadership now? Do you see it evolving, or do you think that it's still a heavy issue that requires a lot of attention?
It's a bit of both, in the sense that I've had some amazing leaders,
Yeah.
and most of them were men.
Yeah.
And I was going through personally some tough times when I was led by these men, and being able to go there in office and close that door and cry my eyes out
Yeah.
was acceptable.
Yeah.
All I was asked is, let me know how I can help, when I can help, clear your desk and go home. And I've had leaders, some of them that are women, that didn't care,
Yeah.
right? Didn't ask, how are you doing?
Yeah.
right? I recall recently there's an issue in a country, a different country, where that leader was supposed to ask, how are those people doing?
Yeah.
It's a country of war.
Yeah.
And I was asked, Kim, did you check in?
Yeah.
But that was your job.
Yeah.
I've already checked in.
Yeah.
From the moment I heard, I called my team, how is everybody doing? Private message everyone. But I was asked to check in on behalf of someone else. That doesn't show me a leader. That shows me someone who is just doing what they want, checking the box.
Yeah.
I'm a leader. You go do that. No, you're a human being. Human-centric leadership is going to be the next thing.
Yeah.
AI is the thing right now. We are all learning at the same pace. It's the first time in history where every education, every knowledge is going to become parallel.
Yeah.
When we get there as leaders, who is the differentiator?
Yeah.
What is the differentiator? It's a leader that has empathy, that is leading from a people lens, that's willing to say, hey, it's okay not to be okay. Take a mental day. It's all right. I got you. A leader that's going to say, I'm willing to roll up my sleeve and do your job. You go home and grieve. You go home and take that mental day. I am going to take the fire for it. We need that. And that's what differentiates you as a leader. Not your title, not your accolades. I don't want no one to know me other than my name. I don't want to be known as an executive. I don't want to be known as a peace ambassador. I don't. I want to be known as Kim.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I want when I die. That's my legacy, my name, nothing else.
Yeah. Why do you think that is? Do you think it's the corporate pressure that's been carrying on for generation and generation? Or do you think people truly lack empathy in these roles at times?
Again, it's a combination.
Yeah.
There are good companies out there. There's amazing leaders out there who champion it, and then there's some who doesn't. But I truly, truly believe as a leader, when you take on those responsibility and you are responsible for people's lives, that comes and show up to work every day, you need to make empathy part of your breakfast. That needs to be something that you take with your coffee. Right? You pop it in some way, somehow, and you show up because I am depending on you as my leader.
Yeah.
Your job is to remove guardrails for me.
Yeah.
And if you can't do that for me, you're not a leader.
Yeah. When we are in these situations, how do you know you've drifted too far from yourself?
When you don't recognize you.
Yeah.
When you go to sleep and you can't sleep. When sleep is a problem.
Yeah.
When sleep becomes disruptive. When your peace, you're sitting and you're staring outside, all you can see is numbers and checklists and all the things that you got to do. You do not recognize you. You recognize a company.
Yeah.
That's when you lost you. I've been there.
What brings you back?
So I'll take my own story.
Yeah.
I'm a single mom.
Yeah.
I raised my son when he's from 5 years old.
Yeah.
I went to every game.
Yeah.
I did not see a single score. I did not see my child touch the end of the pool.
Yeah.
I did not because I was working.
Yeah.
And one day my son said to me, Mom, did you see I score? And then the lady next to me was cheering for my son.
Yeah.
I was on a call working. And I was like, yes, I lied to my 6-year-old.
Yeah.
That was my turning.
Yeah.
Because we're never engaged, we're never present. We have so much of pressure. You got to turn the clock back. No one is going to turn it for me. My company didn't ask me to sit there with my laptop.
Yeah. You chose to do
I chose
that.
to do that, right?
Yeah.
It's not the company's fault. I didn't draw a line. I didn't set boundaries. But we have a thing, women, we have a thing that I'm going to do more and I'm going to be seen more. No, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
It's the leader that you have.
Yeah.
And you show up and you do the things that's required of you. You can go above and beyond. But there's a balance. And if we don't draw that line, no one is going to do it for us.
Yeah.
No one.
Yeah. I think there's so many young mamas out there that are working really hard. You know, we all want to have it all at once. You can have it all, but just not at once, right?
Yes.
Where do you think that drive comes from? Like you said, you were at your son's game. I think every mother at one point or another has a story or a scenario that she can resonate with where, you know, you're at your child's game or your child's performance, but you're not really there. You're checked out.
You're so checked out, man. I would say, and again, I'm going to use me because I don't want perception, right? I always wanted to be this big, bad girl.
Yeah.
Right? I was a tomboy. I broke all the rules in her home. I did so many things that I'm not supposed to do as an Indian child.
Yeah.
But I knew I was smart and I was going to
Yeah.
get away with that because my father loves me to death. The problem with that, your ego, holy crap, became so big.
Yeah.
I saw myself as a CEO before I could even start working.
Yeah.
And I always climbed. And I always wanted. I got married. My mind was still on becoming a CEO. I got divorced. My mind was still becoming a CEO. Then I watched my children grow up. My daughter's 28. Son is 19. I don't want that title.
Yeah.
I want to be the best leader as I can.
Yeah.
I don't care if I get there, I get there. If I don't really care.
Yeah.
I want to have the moment to sit with my team and have a coffee
Yeah.
and chill with them, show up for them,
Yeah.
make my clients happy,
Yeah.
prove that we as an organization can deliver the best service ever, right? Show up differently. I don't need a title.
Yeah.
I don't need accolades.
Yeah. I think sometimes people also have the perception, especially women leaders, like if they get too comfortable with their team. And I've seen this happen, in the corporate world as well, where, you get too close to employees or you do go for that coffee. There is that, what do you talk about in your one-on-ones? Do you talk about personal or do you focus it only on the statuses and the action items? Do you think people have that fear of not being respected to a certain extent once that relationship starts to build?
There's a fine line. Not because I'm having a coffee with you, it means that I'm going to watch your performance slack. No.
Yeah.
My coffee is to make sure that I'm providing the best space for you to work with,
Yeah.
the best environment for you to strive in, the best mentoringship you need.
Yeah.
That's all.
Absolutely.
It's not about me making sure I'm sitting with my team, giving them that opportunity to tap into my personal life. One, it's a no. Or for me to tap into the personal life, it's a no.
Yeah.
Our one-on-one is based in two things. How good are you doing? How I can get you better? Where are you struggling? How can I help lift you up? Do you need my help? One of the things that I do with my team is I design a fit for you card. It's something that I've been doing when I have direct reports. And it tells you who you are.
Yeah.
How would you like to be recognized? What are some of the things you would like? And I've been doing that with my mentors
Yeah.
and my mentees. I have my mentor doing that with me because I want to be recognized at certain time. I want to be challenged at certain time. So he does that with me. I have two old mentors in the 70s. And I have 3 mentees right now in South Africa. And I think I have another 5 somewhere scattered. But we all have a fit for you card. It holds you accountable. It tells you how you want to show up. What are some of the things you're looking for? It's never crossing the line.
Yeah.
Right? I am there to enable you to be a better version of yourself. Nothing else, nothing more. And if at any time you realize you don't want to be a better version of where you are today, it's okay.
Yeah.
You have that right.
Yeah.
Right? I don't.
Yeah.
I'm here to enable it.
Yeah.
Really, really different.
Yeah. What boundaries did you have to learn to set for yourself the hard way?
When I was asked for people to start visiting my home,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'm a very, very much a people person. I'm super, super nice, but I'm very rigid.
Yeah.
I draw a fine line.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a house with a deck, and I was asked by my team, why don't we throw a party?
Yeah.
I was like, no. My deck, my home, it's my sanctuary.
Yeah.
That's where my family and I play,
Yeah.
not where my team come and play. I
Yeah.
will come to a party at a public place, not at your home.
Yeah.
I don't want to mix that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't received well.
Yeah.
Right? But I was able to explain the following day why I said no, because that's my sanctuary. I don't.
Yeah.
It's where my kids play. I can't have people in my home. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, and that makes sense. You gotta learn
It's
to
a
set
line.
that
It's-
line,
yeah,
right?
it's a line,
And it's a
yeah.
fine line. What are you learning to protect about your peace more intentionally nowadays? Or how are you rather protecting your peace more intentionally?
At this age, and I'm old, I believe I'm at a space of my life where peace is so much me.
Yeah.
If you're going to disrupt it,
Yeah.
you're on your own.
Yeah.
If I'm sitting with you and you said you're trying to disrupt it, I'm going to listen.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at you and I'm like, it was really nice knowing with you.
Yeah.
Thanks for your opinion. Now it's back to you.
Yeah.
and I'm gone.
Yeah.
I don't take it with me. I would respect you by listening to you,
Yeah.
but I'm done.
Yeah.
It doesn't come through. It doesn't sink in because, girl, when you're in your 50s,
Yeah.
you want nothing else but your peace. You want to be able to go to bed peacefully
Yeah.
and wake up. I'm not taking anything else with me
Yeah.
to bed. No,
Yeah.
it's my peace. I protect it very well. You have to get my permission to disrupt it.
Yeah.
I don't give that easily.
Yeah. That's
The only,
fair.
yeah, the only person who have zero permission is my parents.
Yep. Yep. What are you no longer willing to sacrifice in the name of success?
Again, my peace.
Your peace.
Like I said earlier, title was a thing I was chasing.
Yeah.
No longer.
Yeah.
I just want to be a leader. I just want to be remembered for the person who helped make your lives better.
Yeah.
To my clients, I want them to know that I was always there for them.
Yeah.
I always show up. I always take the call. Whatever we are subject or tasked to deliver was done successfully.
Yeah.
It was done authentically. I didn't sell you something that I'm not supposed to sell you.
Yeah.
I provide the best service I can for you based on authenticity and transparent. Something I want to be remembered for and something that I believe in.
Yeah.
Anything other than that, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
not
fair.
interested.
That's fair. So now let's talk. We've talked about your kids. Now let's talk about your other baby, SCABA, right?
Yes.
So, what experience or pain points in your career or journey did you face that inspired you to start SCABA? What is it? Tell the audience what it stands for.
So SCABA is my baby. It's something I founded during COVID. I do a lot of mentorship globally, and
Yeah.
I found during COVID there was such a need for leadership. There was such a need for someone to come out and speak. SCABA is strong. It's confident. It's advocate. It's bold, and it's authenticity.
Beautiful.
I believe my story needed to be heard. I believe people need to know your scars to be able to relate.
Yeah.
SCABA is a platform primarily dedicated for women, primarily immigrant women and youths. The reason why I focus on immigrant women, you can only learn from experiences.
Right.
I truly believe in it. People want to hear from someone who've walked that path, someone who has that scars, someone who know what is it not to belong,
Yeah.
someone who has gone through the fire and come out back me. I build SCABA. I build it with a passion so that women can come to me one-on-one, no money, no payment. This is free on my time, my passion, my calling, to enrich their lives. I go into shelters, I help talk to women, teach them how to dress, show up, walk, get their resume ready. Just be you.
Yeah.
But it took a lot, really took a lot for me to be vulnerable. You know, you have nightmares, you get through it, and you're like, okay, I am going to do something for people. I'm going to do something for women. I'm going to do something for women that looks and sound like me. Because God forbid, if I see someone go through the shit I went through, I have no clue what I'll do.
Yeah.
Right? Because it was brutal. It was painful. It's a journey you have to walk
Yeah.
to really, really understand the pain.
Yeah. When you work with these women and you help them and you support them and you go sort of, you know, like you said, you teach them how to dress, how to talk, what gaps are you seeing?
Confidence. Just confidence.
Yeah.
A lot of them are women of wars.
Yep.
Women that left their country and
Yeah.
come to Canada for betterment. Women that wanted to show up but don't know how to show up authentically. I didn't know how to show up. I had to learn. I had to watch. I had to take gaslighting as my checkpoint to say, hey, Kim, this is how you look. This is how you say. You're not supposed to come here because you don't belong here.
Yeah.
Right? So I teach people confidence. If you know who you are, that's 80% of the battle.
Yeah.
Truly understand who you are, your value, what you bring to the, you're non-negotiable.
Yeah.
It's truly your differentiator.
Yeah.
What is it I'm going to not do
Yeah.
when I come work for you? What is it I'm not going to tolerate when I come work for
Yeah.
you? What are the things I'm willing to walk away from? I couldn't.
Yeah.
I needed to work.
Yeah.
I needed to prove that I can make it in Canada. I needed to make sure that I have money. I'm a new bride. I'm in a new country. I don't want to go back. It's a taboo to go back to my country.
Yeah.
To tell my parents I'm being talked down to. I've been, talking with my accent. And then, you have to, I honestly to God wish 30 years I had a mentor.
Yeah.
I had someone like me to say, stop it.
Yeah.
You're good enough.
Yeah.
You're smart enough. You're brave enough. You can do this. I didn't have that.
Yeah.
I didn't have that. I didn't. So I am created. SCABA is that.
Yeah.
SCABA is that place that you can pick the phone up any time of the day and the night and say, Kim, can I please talk to you?
Yeah.
Regardless of what I'm doing, I'm going to step away and come. Right? I'm going to come and talk to you. It's not to make money. It's not to, it's never, never, ever set up for that.
It's to give back.
It's to give back. It's my way of making sure women do not have to go through the stuff I went through.
Yeah.
I'm not standing here because I've just showed up and I got all the titles. No, I've had to work really, really hard.
Yeah. And I think that's one of the pillars to success is hard work, right? And then the empathy and the human side coming in. What do you think has building SCABA taught you about resilience, impact, and legacy?
So I was taught for legacy. I want SCABA to just be SCABA.
Yeah.
I don't want no legacy to form out of it. I want it to be a place that you can come to.
Yeah.
You can reach out to as a safety net. Resilience.
Yeah.
I believe I've been very successful in mentoring women because I've seen their lives change so drastically.
Yeah.
Resilience is a state of mind.
Yeah.
You have to tell yourself you want it.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I can be sitting right here preaching from you and you were not interested.
Yeah.
You got to want it. You got to want it really bad. And resiliency comes from that. And I'm sorry you asked, there was 3 parts of it.
Impact.
My impact for SCABA or SCABA to people is to change you, tap into you, help you see the art of possibility in you. I mean, you don't know your greatness until you're really pushed.
Yeah.
All right? We talked earlier this morning with a bubble gum.
Yeah.
That bubble gum doesn't pop until you actually, right?
Yeah.
Don't let your life be that.
Yeah.
It can be a bubble gum and you can take it to a certain part, but stop it.
Yeah.
Stop the cycle of mentally, physically, and psychologically abuse that we all have to, at some point in our life, go through to be the person that we are today.
Yeah, yeah. On this podcast, we talk a lot about growth, resilience, rebuilding yourself, showing up for yourself. What does that look like for you right now? Like, what does showing up for yourself look like for you in this season?
This is a great season for me. It is a freaking fabulous season because I do what I want to do now for me. I no longer need the accolades. Like I said earlier, this is my time.
Yeah.
I feel I'm doing spring, summer, autumn, every name you want to attest to it to my season because that's how I show up.
Yeah.
I am showing up authentically. I'm doing me authentically. And I'm continue learning. I'm a sponge.
Yeah.
I believe every woman out there should find them. I don't watch TV. I don't even know where the remote TV in my house. I don't know.
Yeah.
I made a promise to myself every single week. There's one course on LinkedIn I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And I've been doing it. I've been successful at that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep it up. But I believe when you get to a space where you smile every morning when you wake up and your gratitude is deep within,
Yep.
life is different.
Yep.
Instead of waking up and go, what the hell am I going to do today? No, I'm alive.
Yeah.
That alone is progress.
Yeah.
Then you ask the universe, give me 10% better.
Yeah.
I want to do 10% better today than yesterday because you allow me to live.
Yeah.
You allow me to wake up. My limbs are moving. My my senses are here.
Yeah.
It's hallelujah time.
Yeah. I think it's also, it's something that you have to learn, gratitude,
Yes.
journaling,
Yeah.
waking up and feeling blessed, like I often joke with my husband, he just wakes up happy and I need a minute. I need my coffee, So I think learning that can take a lot. We live in a
Yes.
world where life is so busy. There's so much hustle and so much bustle and so much pressure, right? What do you think, what habits or rituals helped you or help you?
So I know this is going to sound weird to the audience. It's my thing. You can do it or not. I have sticky notes. Every part of my home where there's a mirror
Yeah.
or a reflection, something that I would stop and look at myself,
Yeah.
there's a sticky note
Yeah.
with a 5 or 6 eye.
Yeah.
I'm great.
Yeah.
I'm fabulous. I'm strong.
Yeah.
I'm powerful.
I love that.
Something about I am. It's in every part of my house
Yeah.
where there's a mirror. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing I see, it's a mirror that reflects what I look like.
Yeah.
God knows it's terrifying.
Oh,
but
no.
there is something that says, give gratitude, you are alive.
Yeah.
I go into my washroom and say, I am grateful.
Yeah.
I show up today with gratitude. My children are alive. Thank you, God. Today, I'm going to be the best version of myself.
Yeah.
Today, I'm going to show up differently. When I go downstairs for my coffee container, it's a glassy kind of thing. Above that, again, is my I am.
Yeah.
And it becomes my I am now. In my car,
Yeah.
there's an I am posting.
It's the practice of
It's
the
the
ritual,
practice.
right?
So,
yeah.
it doesn't happen overnight. And you may not believe it. Find something that works for you. You got to find something that gravitates towards you and make you into this this bubble, this candy
I
bubble.
think there's that willingness that you have to have
Yes.
to want to be better
Yes.
and to learn, right? When you're open to life and its experiences, I think learning becomes very different as well.
Yes.
When you have that hunger to want to be better. I guess for someone that's watching out there that's really struggling or that's just really going through it or going through a hard season, but they have the desire to or the hunger for success, right? What are things that you want them to remember, or what would you say to that person? Like, we talked about having the hunger, being in a corporate world. It is a very cutthroat world. Also, not being present for our special moments. People often say, when you're at your deathbed, what are things that are really going to matter? And I think sometimes when we're so busy in our life focused on the career and the high points and the making money, we tend to forget a lot of who we are, and we need to take a step back.
Yeah.
So if you're talking to that one person out there, what would you say to them?
There are two things. One is find a mentor if you don't have one. Mentoring is so, so, so powerful, because if you get the right mentor, that person taps into things in you that you wouldn't even recognize, know you have it. And a true mentor is there to catch you when you fall.
Yeah.
Find a mentor. That'll be your first thing. Find a mentor if you don't have. And secondly, be open. Be open to endless freaking possibility.
Yeah.
Because that is life.
Yeah.
Look outside. Can you see the end of the sky?
Yeah.
No. Look at the lake. Can you see the end? No. That is your life.
Yeah.
That is who you are. Be open.
Yeah.
Be open to change. Be open to receive. Be open for criticism. Fail fast.
Yeah.
Recover faster. One of the things that, it's on my LinkedIn, I have Steve Jobs, I worship. I've read everything that man wrote. I've listened to but I've even met him in person once upon a time in my life. I wish I have that opportunity again.
Yeah.
And one of the things that he said that truly, truly sticks with me, when people show up with egos and show up with money and fame, I always refer back to this. A $3,000 watch and a $300 watch tells the same time.
Absolutely.
When you think about that and you pause and you truly understand that everything else around us is material.
Yeah.
Everything around us can disappear. Everything around us can go in a fraction of a second. I lost my nephew in 2 hours.
Yeah.
I've lost best friends during COVID. I've seen people go to sleep and then wake up and had every money in the world I could buy the medication for them. I've seen a lot
Yeah.
in my years, and when we learn to step back
Yeah.
and open and receive
Yeah.
and consume only the good,
Yeah.
we're golden.
Yeah.
We're golden. I'm at this state of my life where I can proudly say, I care, but I don't really care
Yeah.
about your opinion.
Yeah.
It's nice to hear that you have one. And I'm really appreciated that you do. But it's not my business. It's not my problem.
Yeah.
You deal with your stuff.
Yeah.
Right? You have to reach that stage, but I didn't get here like this.
I love that advice. It actually gives me goosebumps listening to it. Looking back in time at the younger Kim, right? What do you think, looking back into where you are now, what do you think surprises you the most?
The fact that I stayed in environments that was polluted, that was so bad, but I came out very, very successful
Yeah.
out of it. If I could go back in time to my younger self, I would have said, run,
Yeah.
get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
But I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah.
I stayed, and I've learned a lot. I've
Yeah.
grown a lot. I have made a lot of sacrifice for me. And I look back now and I smile because none of those pains and triumphs and struggles were detrimental, because I wouldn't have never been here, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be here smiling today talking about it.
Yeah.
It makes me stronger. It makes me more resilient. I'm freaking unstoppable now. I want to see every woman. We talked about empowerment before we started this podcast. What is it? Empowerment is I want to see you successful.
Yeah.
I want to see how I can help you authentically. And when you are successful, to come and say, yes, you did it.
Yeah.
Not look at you and go, what the hell? She did it.
Yeah.
No, I want to celebrate life with you. That is empowerment. Empowering women, empowered women. But that's the line there. We miss that.
Yeah. So I do want you to touch on that a little bit. So, nowadays there's a lot of trends on social media, woman empowerment, woman supporting woman. And I think a lot of people fail to understand the assignment. What do you think is woman support? Like, what do you think is woman empowering women? What do you think that truly stands for? How do women lift each other without tearing each other apart?
This truly gets me in a not good way.
Yeah.
Because everybody and their child out there is a coach.
Yeah.
And it's a woman empowerment person. And we have
Yeah.
all these businesses circle up on social media. But are you truly doing it for somebody else or yourself? When you want to empower a woman, you need to take away everything, your ego, your title, your money, and focus on that person. Empower, lift, show up, her crown is tilt, go behind, fix it, walk away. That is her moment.
Yeah.
Let her shine. Cheer her on. She's on that stage. Be that champion. Show up intentionally. We don't. It's very, very sad. I go to a lot of events. At least twice a week I'm at the event. And most of them are women. And I got to tell you, sometimes I go into the washroom and I listen to women talking about another women at the women empowerment event.
Yeah.
It sickened my stomach.
Yeah.
I would walk out if I am in the stall and say, are you forgetting what event you're at?
Yeah.
Right? It bothers me. And I have a daughter.
Yeah.
And I teach my daughter every single day. She's an adult now, but see the value in sisterhood. And reach for every hand, regardless if that hand is going to, slap you at the end. Reach for every hand that reaches out to you. Women empowerment is about showing up authentically. Come to that space and create a better space for that person that you're showing up for.
Yeah.
It's not just going there, I'm at a women empowerment event and it makes us bigger, better, badder, and bolder. No, it's about supporting each other. I mean, if you go to a boys' club, and I've been to a few boys' clubs, they would debate. They don't argue. And in a fraction of a second, they're doing cheers.
Yeah.
They're cheersing. They're drinking. They're not leaving. They're pissed. But if you go at the women's event and there's a disagreement, I'm leaving there like so mad at you.
Yeah.
Right? You're going to get texts and you're going to get an email from me. boys club don't do that. We have to step away. We have to step away from that environment and say, I am here today for you. I'm here today to support this mental health women's initiative. That's what I'm here for.
Why do you think that is?
I think we're prone to be competitive.
Yeah.
Women are I don't want to generalize it. I think some of us are prone to be super competitive.
Yeah.
I was super competitive, man. No one could be better than me in school.
Yeah.
It took a while for me to really adjust. What is the value?
Yeah.
What am I doing that's giving me value from putting you down? Absolutely nothing, because it doesn't change who you are.
Yeah.
Right? And then we go into environments where we feel so competitive that we have to make sure I outdress you, I outdo you. Come on, no. How do I help you get that promotion?
Yeah.
What can I help mentoring you, coach you, push you to get that promotion, and watch you climb the ladder faster than I, because I know you're smarter than me, you have more experience, you should get it. Why should I get it?
Yeah.
When you have that mindset and that mentality, it's different.
Yeah.
I don't have to go after that role because I know you deserve it.
Yeah.
You've earned it, right?
I think, people often say that there's enough work and room for everybody, and people tend to forget that.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I love that. I love it.
It is so true. When I started to craft SCABA out, I was talking to my mentor and he goes, you have to be a disruptor and you have to be a differentiator. If not, you're the next Kim.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So my life is about how do I impact yours differently so that tomorrow you impact somebody else's life. My ask to every one of my mentees is make sure at some point in your life you pay it forward.
Yeah.
You have to pay it forward.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
You have to. Like, universe is watching, man.
Yeah. I think it's always nice to give back, and
Yeah.
for the ones that are looking to grow and evolve, it gives them hope, right?
Yes.
And if a little piece of you,
Yeah.
words have so much power, right? And if a little piece of you or your advice can help guide someone in the right direction, you've done your job, right? All right. So before we wrap up, we like to do a quick rapid fire round.
This
Just
is gonna
something
be,
a little
this is
bit
gonna be
light,
fun.
something
She's going
fun.
to be roasting me now.
No, we're not going to roast you. Anything that comes quick to your mind, you just say it, nothing fancy.
Oh,
So are you
Lord.
ready?
Uh-huh.
All right. A belief you've outgrown.
You're not good enough.
Yeah.
You're not palatable enough. I'm fabulous. I'm
love
great.
that. Yeah.
I am going to go wherever I want to go.
Yeah.
And not where society deem I should go.
Yeah. That's beautiful. Something people misunderstand about you.
She is a pit bull. There's no softness. Come on. Like, seriously. I'm a candy.
You're a powerhouse, Candy.
I'm cool. I'm just, I just know when to be very serious. I know when to be very articulate. Other than that, I'm cool.
Yeah. Listen, you do you. Your current non-negotiable in life.
Oh God, my peace.
Yeah.
I'm not giving that away.
Yeah.
The only time you can disrupt that with my permission.
Yeah. Beautiful. A risk you're grateful you took.
Leaving my parents' home
Yeah.
at the age of 21. Came to Canada as a new bride, new home, new country, new family. There's many times that I wanted to turn the clock back and head home, but I'm glad I didn't. I've impacted a lot of lives.
Yeah. Yeah. A risk you wish you had taken sooner.
Leave rooms that I didn't belong.
Oh, I love that one. Yeah.
You have to. If you feel you've done everything in your power and you still cannot find your space there, you got to get out. You got to get out soon. It's like a marriage, man. You don't stay for the kids. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You don't stay for the in-laws. You stay for you, or you leave for you.
I think sometimes that's so difficult. I think sometimes we exhaust ourselves, right? Like we know our time has come, but because we're so uncomfortable, because we're so comfortable in that uncomfortable situation, it's almost like God has to push you out,
Yeah.
you know?
And you know what? I'm Hindu. That's when I call
Yeah.
upon all my gods. You got to come. Every single one of my God, I need you. You got to
Yeah.
get me out of here. But I
Yeah.
think I've come to the space to recognize where I don't belong anymore. Belonging is super key for me. I don't want to fit in.
Yeah.
God, did I fit in every places I try?
Yeah.
I want to belong, and I want to have leaders that encourage me to belong. I want to work for companies that champion belonging.
Yeah.
I want to be in organization and community that does that.
Yeah.
I want to serve on boards that are position you to belong, because God, you got to belong somewhere.
Yeah, I agree 100%. A small daily ritual that keeps you grounded.
I think we touched about that earlier. Just gratitude.
Yeah.
Being grateful.
Yeah.
Gratitude is something. It's a ripple effect.
Yeah.
And you know, I listened once to this yoga, whatever we call it in India, and he was saying every time you say thank you, God, that echoes in the universe. And it touches on it rolls in so many layers of vibration that
Yeah.
it comes back to you, because you're giving gratitude to the universe.
Yeah.
I never really could understand that, and as I
Yeah.
get older, it's something that I champion. Gratitude. I start my car. I'm grateful to sit here.
Yeah.
Please take me safe to where I'm going.
Yeah. Yeah. It takes a lot to get there, and once you do, it's the little things
it
that
becomes
count
it
the
becomes
most.
normal, right?
Yeah,
It becomes your
absolutely.
normal
It becomes a
stuff.
part of who you are, your identity.
Yeah.
Absolutely. One word that describes this season of your life.
I think I'm in the unstoppable season.
Yeah.
Not through power,
Yeah.
but through admiration.
Yeah.
I've created a great circle of friends,
Yeah.
a great circle of people that I can lean on to, and they can lean on me for stuff. And I believe this is my season to make impacts.
Yeah.
It's all about making tangible impacts wherever I go.
Yeah.
I want to be able to leave my mark now,
Yeah.
because I don't want to stay in corporate for longer than another 10 to 12 years.
Yeah.
But I want the next 10 to 12 years to be a recognizable journey, because I've learned a lot, I've grown a lot.
Yeah, I love that, and I can see that I can see it I can see it, feel it in your presence.
Thank you.
What does having it all mean to you today?
I don't believe anybody have it all.
Yeah,
No matter how much money you have, I'm sure you're miserable in somewhere else. But if I have to really take a step back, and what have it all would mean is that ability to balance, an ability to take my Zen time, my peaceful time. That would be like having it all.
Yeah.
I have the purpose of being an amazing mom, a good employee, I'm hoping, a great
I'm
coach,
sure you are.
a great coach, a mentor, a good friend, a good
Yeah.
daughter, a good sister. That's have it all.
Yeah.
Not about how much dollar sign is in my bank book. That's irrelevant.
Yeah.
It's just your peace, your sacred moment. Sitting here Saturday morning having this conversation, that's have it all.
Oh, thank you. I second that 100%. What has been your safe place through different seasons of your life?
So I have a best friend. He's a guy. We became friends just through Facebook,
Yeah.
and not realizing he works for the state and have a very, very, very powerful job. But he has been my rock.
Yeah.
He has been my brother. He's been my confidant. I've gone through some really, really dark times in my life.
Yeah.
And just the ability for him to fly me out somewhere, to sit me on the beach and say, sit here, I'm going to listen.
Yeah.
Sit here, I'm going to let you cry on my shoulder. Here is a glass of water, or here is a glass of wine, without questioning.
Yeah.
How are you going to get there? Why you're there? He has been my rock. He has been one of my dearest person.
Oh, it's a blessing. It's
Yeah,
a blessing to have that.
my
Yeah.
life is fully blessed with him in it.
Yeah. One thing you hope people feel after interacting with you.
I would leave by saying, just look at yourself in the mirror and love the person looking back at you. There's only one of you. One of you.
Yeah.
Everybody else is a carbon copy.
Yeah.
And once you understand you cannot be replaced, you're
Yeah.
the best you could ever be at the current moment. I love that person looking back. Your life is good.
That's beautiful. I love that. And I think a lot of people struggle with that, you know, to be
Yeah.
able to look in the mirror and really see you and you being unique, right?
Yeah.
What's one truth about leadership people learn too late?
To what?
What's one truth about leadership people learn too late?
This is a tough one. I think leadership, you learn at your pace.
Yeah.
But for me, is being greedy too soon.
Yeah.
I wanted to acquire a lot of things because I was told I need to.
Yeah.
I was told I need to have a lot of numbers and letters behind my name to be
Yeah.
able to see and be able to be recognized. Not truly understanding who I am. So
Yeah.
you have to move at your own pace. There's some amazing leaders out there. There's a freaking phenomenal leader. Find yourself a leader who's going to listen to you, who's willing to sponsor you, who's willing to, or who has walked your path, or who haven't walked your path but is willing to watch you to be successful based on your path.
Yeah.
Those are the leaders you gravitate toward. Those are the leaders you want to try to mimic.
Yeah.
Or watch their journey and try to see if you can get there. But don't measure yourself. I would say don't measure yourself to anybody's success. Your success is your success. Your failure is your failure. Own it. Again, fail fast, recover faster.
Yeah, that's so empowering. If someone was watching this podcast, what is one thing you want people to take away from our conversation today?
Life gave us a journey. It has a start and it has an end. How we choose to dissect it, it's on us.
Yeah.
It's not on your parents, your siblings, your children, your husband, and society. It's on you. You want to succeed, you will succeed.
Yeah.
You want to fail, you will fail. It's your drive. It's your determination. And if you're happy with who you are, kudos, God bless you.
Yeah.
But don't complain, right? The world is your oyster. Go out there, find who you are, find nuggets that's going to teach you. Listen to podcasts, listen to things that's going to empower you, only if you want to be empowered.
Yeah.
If you're happy with being you, just do you.
Then do you do
Right,
you.
do you.
Thank you
right?
so much for being here
You're welcome.
today.
Thank you for
for
having
taking
me.
the time to drive all the way out here and giving me your time. Your story
welcome.
is so inspiring. You were so honest in your feedback in your conversation and in telling your story. I think you're doing such wonderful work. And I think the word for the month for me is unstoppable. So thank you so much for being here. And I'm
you're
so glad we got
welcome.
a chance to meet in person.
You are welcome. Come here.
Yay! To all of you guys that are watching, I hope you picked a thing or two from today's conversation, and I will see you guys next Thursday. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.